Hey, it's Sean with Kiwi. Just want to give you all a quick reminder today on 3 points of contact when you're climbing in and out of your truck, up and down off your trailer. Basically, anytime your feet leave the ground, you should be thinking about 3 points of contact. One of the most common places that we do that, how many times a day are you in and out of your truck? So when you are entering and exiting your truck, make use of the grab handles. All of the new trucks have got grab handles inside the doors. Make sure that you're making use of those. So generally what I like to do is start with my right foot, grab handle, left foot, other grab handle, into the truck. And then when you're ready to come out, same thing, grab handle, out, grab the other grab handle, down. And you notice that you can't do that with things in your hands. So if you're carrying things, try to put them down, maybe set them on the floor, get out, pick the things out. If you come to your truck with things in your hand, open up the door, put them inside, and then do your climbing without anything in your hand. Again, it's easy to take things for granted when it's something that you do time after time. So just as something as simple as when you get out of your truck, check your terrain underneath you and use those good 3 points of contact. I know a lot of you get out of your truck like this and you're coming down, and if you've got something that's underneath you, you could easily twist an ankle, or if it's winter and you've got something slippery underneath you, your feet go out from underneath you and you've got an injury and you're missing out on work. The other most common place that we're up and down off our truck a lot is right here at the back of the cab to access your headache rack and get up on the front of your trailer. So again, caution. I know it's something that we do 100 times a day sometimes, but that's where you're most likely to have your incidents, those things where you repeat often. So make sure you've got good safe steps to begin with. If you have any repairs that need to be done to your truck, make sure you attend to that. But then when you're making those transitions, try for 3 points of contact, which means only moving one limb at a time. So this is not 3 points of contact, but this is. So try to only move one limb at a time. Watch your footing. Watch out for tripping hazards. I know a lot of you leave a bungee on your deck to secure your lines if you're bobtailing. Consider taking that off and making sure it's safer for you to move around. The lines are a tripping hazard. And then when you make transitions from the truck to the trailer, you're not going to have anything for 3 points of contact unless you've got freight here to grab onto, so you have to be extra careful about that. And in a lot of the places that you go to, this is the transition where the shipper or receiver is going to want you to have fall protection before you get up on the trailer, because you're technically above the OSHA standard for fall protection. And then that transition from there back down to the trailer, to the truck. Again, no point for 3 points of contact. You have to be extra careful. Accessing your trailer is another point from the rear. Step decks are a lot easier because your deck height is down here. A lot of times you can just swing a leg up and get on there. But a flatbed, you can establish 3 points of contact on a flatbed and get up to the ICC bumper and then make your transition to the deck of the trailer. And then when you're getting down, you can come to the back of the trailer, get down, put one leg over, establish your contact with the ICC bumper, and then come down to the ground. If that doesn't feel safe for you, I know everybody's got different body types, different amount of flexibility. Maybe you can even get down on your stomach on the back of the trailer and make the transition down. Being flatbedders, we have to climb around to put securement on and off, add edge protection, things like that. So be extra careful and mindful of that 3 points of contact when you're climbing around on your articles too. Also try to make smart decisions about if you've got something like this that you're tempted to make a transition to the outside of your trailer, maybe it would make more sense if it's practical to get down and go to the other end of the trailer and come to it. Sometimes we think we're saving a massive amount of time, but really what we're doing is increasing our chance for a risk of injury, and it's all about staying at work in order to earn a paycheck. A lot of times we use ladders to access the top of our freight, or even just to get up and down from the trailer, and it's a very smart, safe thing to do that, but there's some cautions that go along with ladders. You have to be very careful about the angle of your ladder. If it's too vertical, when you start to climb, it can tip over backwards on you. If it's too horizontal, when you get up toward the top of the ladder, it can scoot out from underneath you. And you always have to be very cautious about the ground that you're putting your ladder on. Make sure it's safe footing down there. 1-to-4 ratio is what they recommend for a ladder angle. If you have, most ladders have a flat spot on the top of the rung. That flat spot will be indexed to be parallel with the ground when the ladder's at that 1-to-4 ratio. Another easy way to tell it is to put your toes at the base of the ladder, stand straight, and put your hands on the ladder. If you've got it at the correct angle, you're going to be able to have easy contact there. If I were to bring this out where it's at too low of an angle, you can see my hands don't reach. The other thing to remember, especially with ladders like this, if you're going to access the top of an object, your ladder should be at least 3 feet taller than the object that you're going to access, so that you've got something to hang on to as you make that transition from your ladder to the object. Just to wrap up, it's really important to always keep in mind about uneven ground. Watch your footing. In the wintertime, having ice cleats on your boots can be really helpful, or even just your choice of footwear. If you have something that's got a slippery sole on it versus a grippy sole, that's going to make a big difference. But then if you got something slippery, if you add that ice cleat to it, it really makes a difference in your grip that you have. But caution is your best friend to keep you at work and keep earning a paycheck.